Hello. Wait, where's the? Oh, there we are. Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we got a nice little crew today. Still have some time, so make sure you're cozy for now. Because you're not going to be cozy for long. Just kidding. Kind of. I'm going to grab you guys a link from the Spotify space. Let's see. How about this is a good playlist. That's a good one. Let's do this one today. Okay. I am leaving a playlist link in the chat box. We still have some time, so thank you guys all for being here. Welcome, namaste. I'm Shayna, if you don't know me, and I'm also Shayna, if you do know me. And I just shared a link in the chat box. If you're newer to Zoom, you go to the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little link for a chat box. Unless you're on an iPhone, it may be different on an iPhone. Hopefully you're not on an iPhone. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, as long as you can hear me. So that's optional if you want to use some music when you practice. If you have your own music, that's awesome too. You can use the music directly from your computer or your iPhone or a Bluetooth speaker. That's up to you. But you can always use, I have a lot of public playlists. You can always use those playlists. My suggestion is to begin the music after we ohm and once you actually start moving. So not necessarily from like the exact beginning like right now, but once you actually start moving, since they're curated playlists. And yay, thank you. Where are you from? Where are you guys tuning in from? What are your intentions for today? I'm also acceptor. And just also, I accept donations. Of course, your presence is a donation. Sharing these links with your friends and spreading the love of yoga is also a donation. But if so, if you feel inspired or inclined, donations, I wrote acceptor instead of accepted. So you know how to reach me in case you would like to contribute in that way. It is 11 o'clock. Maybe it's another time for you, depending on where you are. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, why is everyone's video off today? Oh, they're not. Okay. Yeah, you can, hi. It's like the moment that I said that, you just popped on. Cool. Very, very cool. Well, I don't even know what day it is. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you guys all you don't have to put your videos on, but if you want to, I like seeing you guys. It's up to you. But just know that, hi, yay, yay, beautiful people, beautiful faces. So happy you're here. All right, so welcome to today's practice. Make sure you guys have your mat, make sure you have water if you need it, towel, maybe a strap or a block. Of course, as usual, you don't have to use an actual block. If you don't have one, you can use a pile of books or something of that nature. And if you are, depending on what's up in your body, if you're a beginner, if you're working with any type of injury or physical limitation, just know there is always yoga for you. There's always something that you can do. So really right now is about acknowledging yourself and thanking yourself for choosing to be here. I know there's 1,000,001 Zoom yoga classes going on, but there's also 1,000,001 other potential excuses as to why it's not the time, or I don't have the energy, or what's the use. Like I know this can be happening up here. So truly thank yourselves for showing up. It's not so much about what happens on the mat, but the fact that some deeper wisdom within you has guided you to be here right now, whether it's I just want to get a workout, or I need to clear my mind, or I don't know why I'm here, but something is at play that knows that this is where you're meant to be right now. So whatever that is, we're just going to honor that. So let's begin sitting down, or sitting up, should I say, somewhere on your mat. You can sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, or sitting up on your knees, in a kneeling position. Just try to get your spine to be as straight up and down as possible. So one of the easiest ways to initiate that is to consciously root your sitting bones down into the mat, and from there, or into the pillow or cushion. And from that strong anchor, begin to lift up through your spine, through the sides of your waist, open across the front of your chest, and relax your shoulder blades down your back. And as your spine begins to elevate like an antenna out of your waist, out of your pelvis, feel the base of the skull rise as well. Neck is uncrunched, spacious. And you can rest your palms either face up or down on your lap, any specific mudra or placement of the hands that feels relaxed for you. Once you've settled into your seat, begin to soften around your eyes, your tongue, your lips. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, just bringing the energy from the external to the internal. Keep inhaling all the way through the center of your torso, up toward your chest. Pause when the breath is full, hold it there. Out of mouth, exhale, releasing all stale air out of your lungs. Empty your lungs completely. Draw your navel back toward your spine. Pause at the bottom. Again, deep inhale breath, fill your lungs from the bottom to the top. Feel the inflation energy of the rib cage, the back body, the side body. Keep going up under the armpits, widen chest. Hold, relax eyebrows. Out mouth, exhale, letting go of any residual tension, any stuck energy, anything you do not want to carry with you for the rest of the day or the week. Keep exhaling until you cannot exhale anymore. And one more time, filling up with some nice vitality, energy, spaciousness, perhaps a dose of inspiration. Pull it up, hold it in. Keep holding. And exhale. Let it go with a sigh. Everything out. Feel the diaphragm contract, the navel draw back. Hold your breath out gently. And begin to breathe naturally again. Take a few moments here to just observe the effects of 3 slow 3-part breaths. The practice of yoga is not a practice of grasping, but rather a practice of accepting and embracing our strength, our steadiness, and our ease in each moment. And one of the most effective ways to transition into that space of balance and harmony is through gratitude. One of the most effective ways of shifting from the darkness to the light is through acknowledging that which we have in the moment. So as you allow your hands to meet at the center of your heart, I invite you to truly shift into that space of gratitude. And right now, for this practice, the invitation is to set the intention today by directing your energy and your mind and your awareness towards something that you could acknowledge about yourself, about your body, primarily, something you're grateful for. Can be your breath, can be your health, can be the nourishment of the food that you eat. Whatever it is, just notice right here, right now, as you call this frequency into your consciousness, how it can instantaneously uplift the energy. And if you find yourself becoming resistant or stuck in your practice, this is your anchor to call upon. Something authentic to you, something true to you. Let's seal this intention and join our energies together with one round of Om. Take a nice deep inhale breath. Inhaling through your nose. Through your nose, exhaling, release your arms, open the windows of your eyes. And let's begin today in downward facing dog, please. So come forward onto your hands. Bring your fingers toward the front of your mat, tuck your toes. And if you haven't done so already, you may have to stop, and you can always start the music now. So if you are going to use music, this is your opportunity to begin your music. Otherwise, you use your soundtrack of your breath as the underlying vibe for the practice. So spread your fingers, lift your sitting bones way up. For now, as you spread your fingers and flatten your palms, bend your knees a whole bunch. Bend your knees so much that you can literally melt your ribs toward your thighs. Lift your sitting bones high and lift your heels up as well. The heels are higher, stretching out the soles of your feet. Good. Keep that. Drop your head. Shake your head. Yes, yes, yes. Nod your head. No, no, no. Let any thoughts or worries or anticipations or analyzations just kind of, for now, spill out from the crown of your head into Mother Earth. If you'd like to add a little horse lips to the mix, let's do it. All right. Now stay in your down dog. Feel the arms begin to firm up and begin to feel the legs firm up. So depending on the flexibility of your hamstrings and the openness of your low back, you can begin to press the front of your thighs back and send the center of your heel bones down toward the mat. So you're engaging your quads. Look back at your feet and try to spread your toes apart. Can you even lift your toes up? Just the front of your feet. So the heels go down and the toes go up. Feel the back of your legs, ankles stretching. Take a breath in through your nose. Wrap the triceps down. Stay, exhale through the nose. Arms are nice and strong and straight. Good. Another breath. Inhaling. Hug the low ribs in. Exhaling. Breathing Ujjayi breath. One more. Inhale. Drag the breath along the base of your throat. Same pace as you exhale. Good. Inhale. Glide forward to a plank pose. Readjust your body so that you get your arms straight up and down. Gaze toward the front edge of your mat without cranking your neck. Stay here for the exhale. Push your heels back. You can always do this on your knees if it's too much, but try to unlock your arms. Lengthen your tailbone down toward your heels. Lift your pubic bone. Pull your sternum forward. Take a deep inhale as the sides of your navel lift evenly. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Try to keep your hands and feet exactly where they were for plank. The inner thighs roll back. The outer arms hug in strong toward your ear. Soften your tongue. Inhale, glide forward to plank position. Resist your thighs up, gaze slightly ahead. Exhale, fold your hips up and back. Try to make this like a breathing practice. Again, inhale, plank pose, lean into it. Exhale, downward dog, belly is engaged. One more time, smooth. Inhale. Shoulders over wrists. Exhale, hips in the air, heels toward the mat. Nice work. From here, inhale, plank pose. Look forward, pull your belly in, resist gravity. Knees can be up or down. Keep the gaze forward, bend your elbows straight back. Try not to let the elbows spin out to the sides. Lower with control for 4. Breathing 3, Hovering to lay down. Nice. Point your feet. When your legs are behind you, point your toes, but squeeze the outer ankles in. So you want to feel the inner heels press together. Toenails spread down onto the mat. Take your hands behind you and interlace your fingers into a clasp. Pull your fist toward the back of the room and lift your hands up. Lift your chest up so your fist is lifting off your sacrum. Lengthen your chin down so the back of your neck becomes smooth. Take a deep inhale here as you drag your fist away from your chest. As you exhale, lift your legs up. Turn the inner thighs to the sky so the pinky toe side of your feet is wrapping down. The outer thighs roll toward the mat. Lower back is extending open. Deep breath. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Stay for the exhalation. Another inhale as if you could press your hip bones into the mat and lift your belly button. Put your feet down as you exhale. Keep your chest up. Undo the interlace of your fingers. Bend your arms. Place your hands under your elbows. Squeeze the elbows in. Cobra pose. Inhale. The kneecaps are lifted. The outer ankles are in. Toenails press down. Push into child's pose. Hips back toward heels. Knees can be any distance apart. Forehead to the mat. Feel the size of your body lengthen and notice the difference right now as you've tuned in. This whole practice is intended to be a moving meditation, something that guides you more deeply into your inherent strength and stillness, into your inherent steadiness and ease. If at any time the practice is doing the opposite and causing a sense of resistance or strain or stress, please know that you always have this posture to come back to. This is an open invitation to take what you need, leave the rest, trust your intuition, and enjoy the present moment you're in. Enjoy the gift of being in your body. With your fingers spread, your palms flat, press down into your hands, rock up onto all fours, come onto your hands and knees. So bring your knees under your hips, your arms stacked vertically with your wrists under your shoulders. As you exhale, push them out away, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest as if you wanted to see your belly button. Hey belly button, how you doing? And again, inhale, pull forward, tailbone lifts, belly drops, open your chest toward the front of the room. Exhale, round your spine like a cat, tuck the hips under, belly lifts. Again, inhale, pull the shoulder blades together, coil your spine toward your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, wrap the shoulders away, spread the upper back, tuck your chin. Inhale to a flat back position, stay here. As you exhale, hug the low ribs in. Extend your right leg behind you, lift the leg up just a few inches, push through the heel. Rotate the outer foot down, so your pinky toe is kind of facing the floor. Everything is even in your hip bones. Lean onto your right palm, reach your left arm forward. So hug the left bicep toward your ear and pull the head of the left arm bone down into the shoulder socket so you're plugged in. Take a deep inhale, lift the center of your waist. Exhale, elbow and knee touch, push into your standing hand, round. 2 more, inhale, extend back through the inner heel, forward through the left fingers. Exhale, scoop it underneath, maybe you connect elbow and knee. 1 more, inhale, reach and extend, conscious, precise movements. As you exhale, you hug under, belly is strong. Listen carefully. Inhale, re-extend the leg and the arm. Keep the leg up. As you exhale, place your left hand down. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your left knee up and stretch back into 3-legged downward facing dog. So the right leg is up. Begin to open that right hip, externally rotating. Push evenly into your palms. Slowly bend your top knee and sink your right heel toward your left sitting bone. Can you look underneath your left armpit, see your right foot, and give it a little wave? Hello, foot. How you doing? That's it. Good. Nice. Hug the ribs in. Push your standing heel toward the mat so that outer left heel draws in and down. Good. Now inhale, re-extend your top right leg. Begin to square off your pelvis. So the outer left hip draws back, the inner right thigh rises. Pull your right knee into your chest. Shift your body weight forward. So you're protracting the upper back. The knee is in toward your chest. Look forward. Flex your right foot. Leading with your heel, lightly step your foot forward into a lunge. Move your foot a couple of inches to the right. Prop up onto your fingertips. Squeeze the right hip into the left. Pull your sternum forward. Your back leg is super strong. If you want less, you can always place your back knee on the mat. Otherwise, fire up your thigh, pull your chest forward, reach your arms alongside your body like airplane wings, even though airplane wings go out to the side, but we're just going to pretend that they go back. Lift the shoulder head. So it's like still as if you're doing a little bit of a back bend in your thoracic spine, but tuck the hips under, feel your belly rising away from your front thigh. Your neck is in line with your spine as you bend enough that the weight's in your front heel. Float the arms forward and rise up, crescent pose. Roll your left chest, your left hip forward. If you feel this too much in your front hip flexor, your lower back, my suggestion is to bend your back knee, tuck the hips under, and lift your low belly up. Stretch your fingertips off of your hips. Smooth, deep, even breaths. Strong belly, soft eyes. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the right hip, extend the spine forward, put your hands on the mat, pause. Lean onto your left palm as you inhale, peel your right arm up to the sky and twist. Energize your top fingers. As you energize your top fingers, roll your right chest back a little bit. As you breathe in, extend your bottom left ribs forward. As you breathe out, turn the shoulder blades down your back and widen the front of your chest. One more inhale, hug the inner thighs toward each other. Use your belly to twist. Inhale, right hand to the mat. Step back to a plank position. Gaze forward in your plank position. Knees up or down, lean the shoulders forward. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway. Keep your gaze forward. Inhale, roll through to your back bend, cobra or full up dog. Only hands and feet on the mat. Hug the outer shins, the outer ankles in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hips, and melt your chest. Take a deep inhale here as your sitting bones lift up off of your shoulders. Exhale, bend your knees, place your knees on the mat slowly underneath your hips. Walk your hands back 3 inches. Tabletop position. Inhale, lengthen your left leg behind you. Lift the leg up just a few inches. So you don't want the heel to come higher than your hip. You want it just enough that you can feel your low belly lift. Everything is in one line. Leaning flat onto your left palm, reach your right fingers forward. Pull the right shoulder blade down your back, gaze slightly forward and down. Take a deep inhale, feel your body stretch in 2 opposite directions. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Push into your left hand. Twice more. Inhale, full extension. Weave it with your breath. Exhale, as you bend, hug under and squeeze. Last time, inhale, reach beyond, and exhale, hug belly to spine. Inhale, leg back, arm forward. Keep the leg in the air. Place your right hand down. Take the right toes, curl them under, lift your right knee, stretch up and back into 3-legged downward facing dog, yum, yum, yum. Begin to stack, left hip on top of right. Push into your left hand, slowly bend your top knee, gaze under your right armpit, see your left foot, roll out your ankle a few times. Your breathing is your responsibility. Your breathing is what maintains the meditative aspect of this practice. That's it. And of course, your intentions, coming back to gratitude. Re-extend your top leg. Square off your hips, pull your left knee into your chest like you wanted to kiss your kneecap. Round your upper back a lot. Flex your left foot, light as a feather, step your foot forward, closer to your left hand. So you want to move with a sense of buoyancy, strength, and lightness. Firm your left hip into your right, tense your fingertips, pull the shoulder blades down your back so your chest shines forward. Exhale, reach your arms alongside you. So ideally, all 5 fingers are touching. Your hands Lift up like 2 inches higher than your hips and press together. Pull your left thigh back, the right hip forward. Sink into your front heel. Reach the arms forward and rise up, Anjaneyasana, the crescent lunge. So you want to get your front thighs to be parallel, ideally with the mat. Tailbone drops down, pubic bone, navel, lift up toward your throat. So you want to work your breath. Even in a static posture, the triceps spin forward, the pinkies roll in, thumbs draw back. Deep breath, lift the upper back ribs. Exhale, lean forward, engage your back leg, hands to the mat, moving with grace. Lean onto your right palm, float your left arm up. If you feel like you're dumping or collapsing into your bottom shoulder, turn the fingers out a little bit and plug down on the mound of your right thumb. Pull the right shoulder blade down your back and make sure that the big toe ball mound of your standing front foot is flat so that left knee is not flaring open. That's it. Deep inhale. Use your belly to twist. Inhale. Exhaling. One more. Inhale. Stay, lean back as you exhale. Beautiful. Inhale your left hand down to the floor. Listen carefully. This time, step up to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Have your feet parallel to each other, about the width of 2 fists in between your feet. Bend your knees enough, just like we did in the initial down dog, so you can really rest the rib cage on your thighs. Lift and spread all of your toes. Drop your head and grab opposite elbows here for ragdoll. Just begin to hang over yourself. Let the blood reverse its flow, giving your brain a little bit more oxygen, a little bit more inspiration, more energy, more calm. Push the center of your feet, big toes, center of the heels down, and feel as you push down, there is an equal and opposite lift, a rebound of energy up through your hips. Pull your low belly in, and as your body exhales, melt your chest closer to your thighs. So everything in this practice is connected. The strength, the steadiness, the groundedness lends itself to more lightness, more ease. It's really about finding the evenness. And as you find the evenness of your breath, you'll find the evenness of the postures. The inner thighs draw back, release your arms. Toe heel your feet closer together, traditional. Big toes touch, heels a ½ inch apart. As you inhale, fingertips to the front of your shins, straighten your arms, arch your upper back, look forward. Lean the weight forward toward your toes so your hips stay stacked over your heels. Keep the spine long. As you exhale, fold forward, grab the back of your calves and fold in. Twice more, inhale, halfway lift. Your body's in a 90-degree angle here, your belly is in. Exhale, forward, fold. One more time, inhale, pitch your chest forward, side body long. Now stay here. As you exhale, reach your arms alongside your body like you did earlier. Lift the shoulder head, squeeze the palms together and lift them higher. Keep rocking your body weight forward, lengthen your lower back, pull your low belly in. Stay, crown of the head forward, float the arms next to your ears, thumbs out, pinkies in. Push into your feet, rise up, inhale all the way to stand, look up. Face your palms forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows like a cactus, lean back, lengthen your lower back, lift your sternum toward the ceiling, firm thighs, soft toes. Inhale, straight up into the air, drop your tailbone, look up, palms press. Exhale, slide your thumbs down to the center of your heart. Close your eyes, take a slow breath in. 3, 2, 1. Out nose, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Again, inhaling. 3, firm your legs. 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. A couple more like this. Inhale, enveloping yourself in your own little energy bubble. Exhaling. 3, 2, 1. What's my intention? Breathe it in. What do I want to let go of? Breathe it out. Let this practice be just that. Release your arms. Open the windows of your eyes. Tadasana. Inhale, stretch your arms out and up. Gaze up. Stretch up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Lengthen your spine. Hands next to feet. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Look forward, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Decide what feels best on your low back. Use your belly, roll over your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe, gazing either toward your shins, your knees, your thighs. Or if you feel stable in down dog, you can close your eyes. And the priority is to make your inhale and your exhale even in their duration. Take another deep inhale breath. The arms are nice and strong. Look forward. As you exhale, bend your knees. Either walk, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you get there. Look up, shoulder blades pull down. Exhale, fold forward, drop your head. Inhale, push down to rise up. One big breath from the earth to the sky. Stretch up more. Exhale, pull your hands to the center of your heart. Release your arms alongside you. Good. Again, inhale, reach up. The movement follows the breath. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, prepare your spine. Get long from hips to chest. Plant your palms next to your feet. Step or jump into bent elbows. Inhale, pull your chest through. Push onto the tops of the feet. Open the heart. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Make sure in down dog that your palms are flat, especially the interior border of your hands where the thumb and index finger meet. Sometimes that area kind of bubbles up off the mat. You want to feel solid, as if there's a rubber band attached around your forearms, kind of like squeezing them in to keep you integrated. Good. Deep breath, inhale, look up, bend your knees. Lightly walk or jump front of your mat. Inhale, halfway, inner thighs turn back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, pull it into the middle, spread your toes, release your arms. Again, inhale, find the rhythm, stretch up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, hollow your belly, and fold in half. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Hands next to feet, lightly step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, wrap your shoulders back. Stretch your legs behind you. Exhale, roll over your toes, floating the hips up off of your wrists. Adho Mukha Svanasana, and breathe. So you want to feel the shoulder blades are spreading away from each other. So there's a wideness across the back, your upper back, as the triceps hug back and the outer arms firm in. That's it. The hips are rising, so there's no pressure on your wrist or your shoulders. Look forward, bend your knees, light as a feather, walk or jump, top of mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up. Strong legs from the earth to the sky. Feel that lightness, that space. Exhale, bring it into the middle. Release one more time. Inhale, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, follow the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stepping or jumping. Lower with control. Inhale, flat palms, open your chest. Exhale, use your belly to lift your hips. Breathe in. And breathe out. The heels turn out slightly. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, plank pose. Shift the weight forward. Firm your legs. Exhale, pull your right knee in toward your chest again, but lean forward so your arms are straight up and down. Pull your belly in so your knee lifts a little higher. Relax your tongue. Step your foot into a lunge once again. Yes. Feel your fingertips. This time, dial your back heel to the mat so your left foot is flat. So do this without, without the right hip sticking out. So you may have to move your foot a little bit to the right. Pull your right hip to the back of the room. Reach your arms alongside your body. What do you know? We're reaching back today. Push into the edge of your back foot so you're tightening up that left inner knee. As you sink into your front heel, spread your toes, lengthen the back of your neck. Pull your belly in. Float your arms forward and rise up to Warrior One. Today when you're in Warrior One, first turn your left chest forward. Sit into your front heel, lift the back ribs. Take your right arm and bend your right arm behind your back. So your right arm is in a half Gomukhasana. Take your left hand to your right elbow and encourage your right hand a little bit further down. Press your head into your upper arm. Draw your low belly in, your low ribs down. Reach your left arm out to the side. Internally spiral your left arm so the thumb turns down. Bend your arm and bring your hand up your back. You can reach for a towel, a piece of clothing, a strap, a ponytail, small object of choice. You might have a lot of things in your house. Don't worry about your hands touching, but more, just actually don't worry about anything. Just press your head into your upper arm. Sink into the front leg. Use your back leg. Feel your spine lifting out of your waist, out of your pelvis. Soften eyes. Roll your left chest forward more. Nice. Stay with the upper body like this. Just undo the arms. Float the arms up gently. Triceps forward. Look up. Maybe palms press. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Plank pose, pause, firm legs, look up. Lower halfway down, pause. Keep the gaze a little bit forward. Push up, plank pose. Pull your left knee into your chest. Yes, did I trick you guys? I'm not really sure. Lean forward. So it's like on every exhale, you suck the knee in toward your navel. Good, now look forward. How light can you make it? Step your left foot, silently next to your left thumb. Turn your back heel down, squeeze your left hip in, even if you have to widen your stance a little bit. Arms alongside you. Notice if there's way more weight in your front foot. Try to even it out by pressing into the outer edge of your back. Swing your left hip in toward your right, neck long, arms stretched forward, dig down into your front heel, lift your torso up perpendicular to the mat. Warrior One. So it's not just about the physicality, it's also about breathing, and it's about embodying this energy of the warrior, right? Strong, focused, loving, maybe a little tough love here. Roll your right chest forward, sink your front thigh parallel. This time, take your left arm, fold your left arm behind your head. Take your right hand to your left elbow and encourage a deeper stretch. So you want to feel like your left tricep is right in line with your ear, rolling forward like you would do in a headstand. Extend the right arm out to the side, turn your thumb down, bend your right arm up your back. You may notice that one side is more accessible than the other. That is because it is. That is the reason, because it just is sometimes. Notice the mind wanting to figure out why. Try not to stick your ribs out here and take it into a back bend. Instead, hug the front ribs in. Lift your low belly up. Find that connection to your pelvic floor as you push your head back. Keep your heart open and your chin level with the mat. Unravel the arms. Inhale, reach up as you sit lower into your front leg. Look up. Maybe your palms press. Lift your spine. Exhale, reach forward, hands to the mat. This time, step up to the front and fold forward. You're at the top of your mat. This time, bring your feet as close as feels okay for your low back. Ideally, big toes touch, heels a ½ inch apart. Bend your knees deeply. Shift the weight toward your heels. Spread your toes. Float the arms alongside your body. Have your belly literally hovering right over your thighs. Drop your chin a little bit Imagine you're squeezing a block between your palms. Lift the front of the shoulder heads up. Float the arms forward next to your ears, but still sink the shoulder blades down your back. Keep your hips as low as you can. So the tailbone is curling under toward the backs of your knees, and only lift your chest up. So the top of your chest, your torso lifts as the hips go back and down. Arms go up. That's it. Good. Take another nice full breath. Inhaling here. Dig into your heels. Stand up. Bring your hands together at your heart. Release your arms. Slow breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the nose. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's link this all together into our second sun salute today. As you inhale, bend your knees, reach up. Utkatasana, just one breath. Exhale, fold in half, straighten your legs, empty your lungs. Inhale, halfway, prepare your spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog or cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana without lifting the legs. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. So same pose, one breath. Inhale to the top, look up, maybe hands touch. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. You can take the vinyasa or skip it and go right into dog pose. Otherwise, you inhale into the back bend. Exhale into the forward bend. Left foot steps lightly. Inhale, rise up. So your back foot is grounded. It's helping you lift. Exhale, mindfully, hands to the mat. Take your time as you step back. The exhale is thorough. Inhale, blossom your chest forward. Push into your feet. Exhale, tuck your toes. Use your belly muscles to lift to down dog and step. And breathe. Notice where you may have gotten contracted. You have lost that connection, right? So you just, no matter what's happening, down dog is like a little bit of a reprieve, and you know that you always have the option of taking child's pose, skipping vinyasas, customizing this. You come back to the meditation every time you're in down dog. With the arms nice and solid and strong, look where you're going, bend your knees, walk, jump, or spring your feet to your thumbs. Inhale, lengthen from belly button to sternum to third eye. Exhale, fold, maintaining the length and extension of your spine. Inhale, push down to float the arms and torso high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Forgot the chair pose. We'll do it here. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, drop your chin. Inhale, prepare, arch your upper back. Keep the gaze forward. Hands to the mat, stepping, jumping. You decide, move with precision. Inhale, back bend in the upper back. Exhale, forward bend, down dog. Breathing practice. Right foot forward. Inhale, walk up, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. As you lower, the elbows are in, the belly button lifts. Inhale, use your legs, spread your chest. Exhale, hips up and back. Left foot forward, lightly step on the heel, rise. Inhale, Vira one, right ribs forward. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back, firm your legs as you resist gravity. Inhale. And back to downward facing dog. Exhale, breaths. And breathe, slow. Thighs press back, hips rise up. Always available. One more breath here. Look where you're going. Bend your knees, light as a feather, walk, step, or jump. Yes, inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold over strong legs. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Send the arms straight up, thumbs out, pinkies in. Press up to stand, pull your hands to the center, release your arms. We've got one more. Inhale, bend your knees. Drop into the rhythm. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lengthen front body, back body. Plant palms lightly, chaturanga, strong. Inhale, slide through, upward dog. Exhale, pull back, down dog. Right foot forward, inhale, walk up to one. Enjoy the journey. Exhale, release it through vinyasa or straight back to dog pose. Inhaling. Exhaling, your body wants to move like this. Step the left foot. How do I flow? Inhale. Exhale. When things are moving quickly around me and within me, can I still maintain a steady, watchful, spacious awareness? And downward facing. That's it. Sometimes Sun B for me can feel like a little bit overwhelming and chaotic if I'm not tuned into that breath. So again, this is an opportunity to maintain that larger awareness and not let the, oh my gosh, what do I do next, get in the way. Great, you guys. From here, glide forward to a plank pose. So shift your body weight forward to plank. Join your feet at the back of your mat. You can always do this with one knee down. On this side, it would actually be your left knee. Otherwise, keep everything as it is. Lean onto your left hand, spin your heels to the left, and extend your right arm into the sky for side plank, Vashisthasana. So make sure that your standing palm is really flat. Unlock your standing elbow. Push down into the knuckle of your left thumb. Bow your hips high and wrap your right hip forward so your hips are stacked vertically. From here, listen carefully. Lift your top right leg up just an inch or two. Bend the knee into your chest without it touching the mat. Look down toward the front of your mat. Step your right foot forward. So you're back in that twisting lunge. So your left heel spins up. You're in the twisting lunge that we were in earlier. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Make sure that the front knee is not flaring open. You're going to keep the arms out. Come to stand up in a standing open arm twisting lunge. So the left arm is reaching forward. Your right arm is reaching back. Push through the back heel and sit down into your front thigh. Relax your toes. Relax your lips. Lean back. Take your right hand to your left hamstring. Reach your left arm up. Unstick the left ribs. Sink the left shoulder blade down your back. Inhale, lean back, stretch out. As you exhale, you're going to open up to warrior two. Windmill the arms. Right leg is bent, right arm forward, left arm back. So it's warrior two on the right side. That was a relatively funky transition. So if you lost it, I don't think you lost it. You can just meet us in warrior two. Right leg is bending. Get your right leg to bend so the thigh is parallel to the mat. And if I were there with you right now, I would come around and I would sit down on your right thigh. So make it so that it's like a bench for the imaginary Shayna to sit on. Reach back with your left fingertips. Lift the crown of your head off of your spine. So there's a lot of activity and strength in this pose. That's obvious, right? But can you dig a little bit deeper to find the peace, to find the sukham or the ease? Maybe it's from the breath. Maybe it's from realizing that because of this strong foundation, this strength that you're creating for yourself, you have the capacity to reach beyond yourself and serve more. So the right fingers reach, the left chest opens, tailbone drops down. Soften around your eyes, your tongue, your jaw. Steady, focused. Back leg. Push your left thigh back. Swing the right hip under you. Keep your chest open to the left side a little bit. Soft breath in. Full breath out, sinking into the front heel. Stay with it. Inhale, sides of the waist lift evenly. Exhale, all a meditation. Inhale, extend your front leg. Turn your right foot in to face the same direction as your left. Place your hands on your hips. As you inhale, push your pelvis forward, lift your chest up, lengthen your lower back. Soften the knees a little bit as you exhale. Hinge at your hips, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Fold down. Bring your hands to the mat, maybe under your shoulders for a sec. Fingertips or palms look up. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Now, can you lean forward so the weight of your body is not so much way back toward your heels, but forward enough so your hips can stack. Now imagine that you could squeeze your feet toward each other here. Feel the inner thighs say, hey. And then walk your fingers back, back, back. Reach your hairline to the mat. So there's an extension in your chest. Keep the outer thighs hugging in. Imagine that you could touch your head to the floor. Like one of these days. Maybe not. But notice if you're rounding your spine. Can you use your belly? Pull your chest forward. Lengthen the waist. Again, anything with your head below your heart is just really a giving back to yourself, a giving back to your brain, a reset for your nervous system. So you always feel free to weave in that intentionality, that gratitude, that acknowledgement and appreciation for this body, for this moment. Inhale, look forward. Straighten the arms. As you exhale, look at your right foot. Turn your right foot straight to the front. So you're going to turn the foot out. Bend your knee. Look at your back foot. Turn your left heel back a little bit. So you're back into that warrior two stance, but you're low. Place your right hand inside of your right foot. Use that stack of books or a block if you've got it. So the right arm and the inner right knee press together. Extend your left arm into the air for side angle pose. So the right arm and right knee press in to stabilize. Take the right sitting bone, hug it underneath your body, and aim your right sits bone toward your back left heel. Reach your left arm up into the air and then turn. Externally rotate your top shoulder so the palm faces the front of the room, and mindfully reach your arm over your ear. So when you reach your top arm over on a diagonal, make sure you're not scrunching the shoulder up toward your ear. Pull it down, wrap the tricep down so the pinky rolls in, the thumb rolls back. And stretch. Stretch from your back foot to your front fingers. As your body exhales, roll your chest open and potentially even open up your face, right? Like soften. So each posture becomes a divine offering. Each posture becomes an opportunity for prayer, for presence, for meditation. Notice if you are straining, if you're against, or if you are with, if you are in it. One more, inhale. Stay as you exhale, open left chest. Amazing. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Your right hand frames your front foot. Spin your left heel up into the sky. Extend your front leg. Shorten the distance so both legs are straight for Parsvottanasana. Your back foot is down like a warrior one, but the front leg is straight. Inhale up onto your fingertips. Pull your right femur bone, your right hip back, and hug it in. Take a micro twist from left to right. As you exhale, your torso folds down toward your inner right thigh. You can use blocks under your palms, fingertips if you can't reach the floor. Firm up your thighs. Deep inhale breath, belly is in, exhale. It's like you're literally trying to lay your torso onto your right leg. Great stretch for the hamstrings, a great stretch for the lower back. And again, another soothing forward fold. Firm the inner thighs, breathe and twist to the right a little bit as you breathe out. Good, inhale, look forward. Soften your front knee. Flatten your palms. Step back to a plank pose. Be in your plank here, looking forward, belly is in. Stay or bend your elbows halfway, pause. The body is in one line. Push up, plank pose. Feet together at the back of your mat. Lean onto your right palm. Swivel your heels to the right. Vashisthasana, other side. Left arm up. So your bottom arm is solid. Remember, whatever is connected to the ground, that's your foundation. You grow from there. Lengthen the sides of your waist evenly. The bottom ribs lengthen forward. The top left hip rolls forward. Strong feet. Lift your top leg up just a little bit, step by step. How's your breath? Pull your left knee in toward your chest. Use your belly. Look down. How gracefully can you step your left foot forward? Spin your back heel up, but stay in the twist with your right hand down. Now you feel like you can squeeze the inner thighs, connect to your core, And you inhale, rise up to the open arm, twisting lunge. Yes, right arm forward, left arm back, torso, ideally perpendicular to the mat. Feel into the body. So the right heel presses straight back, the front leg lunges. Slowly begin to tip your torso back. Bring your left hand to your back hamstring, right arm up, sit low, soften jaw, soften right shoulder. So you want to lift from the ribs instead of from the right shoulder. Unstick the right rib, sink low into your front heel. As you exhale, you spiral open to warrior two. Put your back foot on its side. So great idea. You can always look down at your feet. Make sure that that front left heel is bisecting the center arch of your back foot. And then from there, swing the left hip under, roll your right ribs away from the inner left knee. Set your gaze. Reach your arms away from each other and make sure that back arm is not dropping. Yoga is, especially warrior two, is an opportunity to expand our capacity to feel that which is behind us, that which is in front of us, but at the same time, to gather the tools and strength we need to stay present, trusting, patient, focused. So we're building not only physical strength here, but that sense of concentration, sense of inner and outer strength. Feel the sides of your waist lifting evenly off your hips. Hips are even, right chest rolls back. Stay with it a few more breaths. Soften toes and tongue. Push the right thigh back, tuck the left hip under, one more breath in. Stay as you extend the arms, breathe deeper, fold the knee. Amazing, extend your front leg, mindfully turn your left toes in, place your hands on your hips, preparing for Prasarita Padottanasana, again with the option of tripod headstand. As you inhale, arch your upper back, press your pelvis forward. As you exhale, soften your knees, hinge from your hips, draw your belly in, flat back as you fold. Two options here. One is you can take your hands out and grab your heels. So you actually want to lift your heels up with all 5 fingers touching on each hand. Hook your heels from underneath, scoop up your heels and bring your head toward the mat. Those of you who have tripod headstand practice, or you want to practice that, you bend your knees. Place your palms flat in between and slightly behind your feet with your fingers facing forward. Elbows in like you were doing chaturanga. Crown of head to the mat. You can bend one knee onto your tricep, the other knee onto the other tricep, and stay here in a little egg shape. If you want, you engage your core, squeeze the knees together, and maybe with bent knees, squeezing the legs together, the legs slowly unfold up toward the sky. One day, maybe the legs straighten with the feet flexed, but don't be in a rush, because the rushing and the wanting to be somewhere other than where we are is that which ultimately takes us out of the present moment. So the practice is ultimately a practice of honoring where you are, trying new things. That's it. Beautiful. If you are in an inversion, we're going to begin to split the legs into a straddle. You lower down, slow, 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 no sound when your feet touch the mat. Inhale, walk your hands forward to a flat back position. As you exhale, look at your left foot, turn your left toes out, turn your back foot in a little bit, bend your left knee like you were in warrior two. Keep the energy pushing into the outer edge of your back foot though. Left hand on the inside, right arm up into the air, side angle stretch. Curl your left hip under, roll your right ribs open. Good, once you've got this, so the bottom ribs draw down, the tailbone hooks under, so you've got that strength in your core, abdomen. Then take your top arm, externally rotate, reach the arm up and over your ear. So you've got this beautiful line of energy, an unobstructed channel from the outer edge of your back foot through the extended fingers. And as your body exhales, hug your navel to your spine and feel your chest open. knowing that each posture has a specific therapeutic purpose for body and for mind. You do the best you can. Your priority and your indication of being on the right path is your capacity to breathe evenly. One more breath in and exhale. Good. Replace your right hand down to the mat. Frame your left foot with your left hand. Spin your back heel up. You're in a lunge. You're going to straighten your front leg, shorten the distance so your back foot pivots down on a sharp angle. Squeeze your left hip in toward your right. Hug your inner thighs, look forward. Lengthen front spine. Micro twist right ribs toward inner left leg as you exhale, fold. So there's a hugging in and a zipping up of the inner thighs and Mula Bandha, low pelvic floor area. And that keeps you supported. It keeps you out of your joints. If this feels like you're locking out your front knee, well, you probably are. So try to unlock your front knee. Push into the ball of the left big toe as you wrap the outer left hip back. Exhaling as you fold. It's like subtle. It's inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to fold. Very subtle. The more patient you are, the more curious and present you are, the deeper you go. One more breath here. Inhale, look up, bend your front knee. Exhale, flat palms, step back to a plank pose. Look forward in your plank. Lower halfway down, pausing here. Push up plank. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a nice breath in through your nose. Fill, fill, fill. Out of your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg straight up and back behind you. Three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, pull your knee into your nose. Shift your body weight forward as if you can kiss your knee again. Inhale, press up and back. Strong arms, reach up. Exhale, tap your right knee to your right upper arm. Tricep, shoulder, relax your face. Again, inhale, press up and back. Exhale, twist, right knee underneath toward your left arm. Pause. Kick the leg straight out to the left side. Turn your back foot down. Reach your left arm up. Fall in triangle. Take your top arm over your ear with your palm facing down. Push into the feet and rainbow your hips high. Inhale the left arm straight up. Look down. Left hand down. Spin your back heel up in the air. Bring your right knee to your chest. Step your foot forward. Turn your back foot, preparing for warrior two again. Push down, rise up, warrior two. Here we are. Good. Straighten your front leg. You can stay with your feet as they are, or sometimes it feels better to shorten the distance. Roll the right thigh out. Roll your back thigh in. Open your chest. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, like you're reaching for, I don't know, whatever's in front of you. Exhale, fold sideways. Triangle pose. So take your bottom hand either to your shin, to a block, to the floor, as long as you can get the bottom right waist to lengthen, right? So sometimes that right ribs underneath, they kind of bunch up. So I want you guys to like bring your hand higher so you can get some space. This is really for your organs to breathe. Use your legs, use your core to unfold, to widen, right? So you're not just looking for the stretch, you're also looking for the strength. If you tend to only look for the strength, right, then also maybe back off a little bit. It's really about the balance. Now keep your top left fingers reaching straight up. Look down at your right foot. Put a tiny bend into your right knee. Bring your right hand forward and lift your left leg up. So you get on the right fingertips on a block. Your right hand is a little bit to the right under your shoulder, half moon pose. Your left heel is extending straight out of your hip socket. Spread your toes. Look any direction that's okay for your neck. Down, sideways, or up. You can also experiment with the balance. A softening of the standing knee is encouraged so that you're not locking out your right leg. The softening of the standing knee, as the inner knee rolls forward, the outer right hip grips under. Maybe you even lift your right hand into a half prayer position. But keep lengthening the right ribs. Breathe. Stretch through the back, inner heel strong. One more breath. Inhale, you're opening. Left hand to the mat. Square your hips. Nice work, you guys. Feet all the way together on the floor. Amazing work. Take a forward fold here for a few breaths. Let your head go. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Keep the flow. Keep that connection to gratitude for this moment, this breath, this body. With your feet close together, shift your weight toward your heels. Begin to bend your knees for chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach your arms up. Pull your hands to the middle. As you exhale, lean out and take a twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Lift your breastbone to meet your thumbs. So the hips are evenly moving straight back as your sternum, your spine moves straight forward. Of course, as you exhale, that's the invitation to twist deeper, which signifies your readiness and willingness to let go of anything physically or otherwise that you do not want to take with you for the rest of the day. So you can feel lighter, more clear and spacious in your body and your mind. Breathe in slowly. Shift the weight toward your heels. Sit your hips a little bit lower as you breathe out. Twist your chest toward your thumbs. Keep the weight back toward your heels. Come back to chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, crow pose, Bakasana. Hands to the mat. Lift your heels, spread your knees, and place your knees onto your triceps. So crow people, fly. Otherwise, you can stay here with your feet on the mat and your knees on your triceps, looking forward, rounding out your mid-back. And of course, sitting in a regular squat, Malasana, is also an option here. So just really take what you need. If you're squatting and it's a lot on your ankles, you can place a towel, a blanket, or a pillow underneath your hips and or your heels. Take a couple more breaths. My crow people, those of you who have jump backs in your practice, save enough energy so that you can make the jump back really clean and precise. We will all meet in down dog over the next 3 breaths. Yeah, if you're shooting the legs back from crow to chaturanga, you want to land with your elbows bent. Your belly is stabilizing you. Downward facing dog. Awesome work. All right, last but not least, inhale, float your left leg into the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. How high can you get that knee? Inhale, 3-legged dog, stretch it up. Exhale, left knee toward left shoulder, left tricep. Inhale, reach, smooth breath. Exhale, twist it underneath toward your right. Now stay there. Kick your left leg to the right side. Spin your back heel down. Left hand flat, right arm up. As you turn your right palm forward, reach the arm over. Feel your hips lift even higher. Then drop your hips a little bit, bring the right arm back up, look down. Exhale, right hand down, back heel spins, left knee to chest. Light as a feather, step your foot straight forward to the middle of your hands, preparing for warrior 2. The back heel sinks, the arms circle up and around, and you ideally move swiftly and gracefully from posture to posture with the breath. That's really the magic of this practice. Straighten both legs. Hop the back foot in if you'd like, firm thighs. Reach forward, so you're tilting your pelvis and creating space in your undercarriage. Keep reaching. Keep the length as you exhale, fold sideways. Left hand down, right arm up. So you're spreading across the chest, nourishing the lungs, Trikonasana. The left hip rolls under, the right chest rolls back. Feel your spine really even, symmetrical on the right side and the left side of your torso, waist. Good. That's it. Look down at your front foot. Bend your knee a little bit. You're going to pour all of your body weight into your left foot. Walk your left hand forward off to the left. Reach your right leg in the air. So what wants to happen in this pose is we tend to roll to the outer edge of the standing foot. So try not to do that. Bend your knee a little bit and push the big toe ball mound of your left foot into the mat. Scoop your left sitting bone under as you externally rotate your top hip and push back through the inner right heel. Spread your toes. Use your back leg more. Flex your back foot like you're pushing into a gas pedal. Open and expand your chest, your right shoulder. Maybe a little balancing as your left ribs extend forward. That's it. Couple more breaths. I always say anyone can do this for just a breath or two, but we stay with it. Observe yourself. Amazing. Right hand down. Square your hips. Mindfully, lightly step your feet down together. Amazing. For this forward fold, separate your feet just a little bit, 4 to 6 inches away from each other like we did earlier. Feet are parallel. Lift your feet and step on your hands. So you're just going to slide your palms face up underneath the soles of your feet, Padahastasana. Don't worry about straightening your legs here, more so just try to get your toes all the way up toward your wrists. Widen the shoulders, let your head hang. Shake your head, yes. Nod your head, no. Maybe a little horse lips again. Or anything else you want to do weird since you're, by yourself, most likely. Inner thighs roll back, sitting bones lift up. Head reaches down toward the mat, chest toward thigh. Good, inhale, look up, straighten your arms, release your hands from underneath your feet, and again, join your feet at the front. Last time, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. Pull your hands to the middle, lengthen forward, and begin to twist left, right elbow, massaging, descending colon, literally, like mentioned. Stack your palms, shift your hips back, so try not to grip your toes. Each posture has a therapeutic effect for body and mind, for internal and external cleansing. So just know, right? Oh yeah, I don't even need to know exactly what it is, but I can remember that this is a healing practice. I can remember that there's so much here that's going to contribute to my life, my mind, my body off the mat. Good. Stay in your legs. Come back to chair pose. Inhale, sit low, reach high. Sit a little bit lower. Sit a little bit lower. And stand up. Oh, thanks a lot. Release your arms. Shake out your legs. Maybe, what's this called? Bounce. That's called bounce up and down a few times. Just dispersing this healing energy throughout your entire system. Okay, my dears, we're going to do one more standing posture here, then we're going to hit the earth. So make sure you're standing up straight. Your feet are parallel. Connect your eyes, your drishti, to one point. Hug your right knee into your chest. So grab right below your knee with your hands. So you're on your shin. Sink your right hip down. Press your left thigh back. Take your left hand to your left hip. Reach down and grab your big toe. So your arm is on the inside. So your right peace fingers grab your right big toe. Be very happy staying here. So make sure it's your right hand on your right big toe. Right hand on right. Yep. And bring your arm to the inside of your knee. Bring your arm. Yes. Yep. And your palm faces in. Good. That's it. Nice. Left hand on left hip. Stay like this or begin to kick your right leg straight. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, or if this causes you to kind of become the hunchback of your house, right? Then just keep the knee bent. Prioritize the length of your spine. Take your left arm up into the air now. So reach and stretch the left fingers up. Does not matter if the right leg straightens all the way. Sink the right hip down. Good. Now you're going to begin to twist. So change your arms. Left hand holds the outer right knee or the outer right foot. The right arm reaches back. You can look forward. You can slowly turn your gaze sideways and maybe even gaze back toward your right hand. But try to push your knee into your arm. Don't worry if you fall out of it. That's totally fine. Do the best you can. You're resisting knee into hand or foot into hand. Lift your spine. Good. Now look forward slowly. Keep the leg up. Reach your arms up. If your knee was bent, now straighten your leg. Push through the heel. Push through both heels, your left heel, lift your spine up, hug your belly in. Maybe you touch the ceiling with your right toes. Just kidding. Release your foot and release your arms. OMG. That was just a test to get you to stay on one side for like 16 minutes. Should we not do the other side? We'll skip the other side. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay. Let's stand on the right foot. Last one. So right heel, heavy, right toes light. Hug your left knee into your chest. Grab below your knee joint, lift your chest up. So shoulder heads draw back, chest is open. Place your right hand on your right hip. Take your left arm to the inside of your knee, reach down and grab your big toe. If you can't even grab the big toe, that's okay. You can just still hold on to the knee. Again, this is all about balancing. Good. Re-extend the left leg straight if that's available for you. Ideally, the entire time your left arm bone is hugging back into the shoulder socket, so you're not disconnecting. Reach your right arm up. So knee bent or leg straight, doesn't matter. Get some space on the right side of you, and then make a twist. So you're gonna release your right hand to the outer knee or foot. Keep sinking the left hip down so your hip bones are even. Reach your left arm back. Be soft with your eyes and be slow if you are going to take your gaze back. So you're meditating moment to moment. How's my body? Push into the standing heel. Lift the crown of your head way up off your spine. Use your exhalations to twist. Resist the knee and the hand into one another. Find your core. Very slowly begin to take your gaze forward. Keep your leg up. Float your arms straight along your ears. If the knee was bent, press forward through the heel. Press forward through the center of your left heel. Stamp into your standing foot. Lift the leg even higher. Reach your arms up. And release it. And let it go. Oh my goodness, you guys are on fire. Maybe literally, hopefully not. Okay. Let's hit the floor, shall we? So come toward the front. Bring your feet together, nice and strong legs. Inhale, float your arms up. Just a salutation here. Exhale, fold forward, hinge down. Inhale, lengthen through a vinyasa or simply step back to downward facing dog, yogi's choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Great. From your downward facing dog, begin to look forward beyond your hands. Bend your knees, step or lightly hop through to sit down, and then come to lay down on your back. So when you're laying on your back, bend your knees. Take your time. Place your feet flat right under your knees. With your arms alongside your body, tuck the shoulders under a little bit, lengthen your chin down so the back of your neck is long. Walk your heels as close to your sitting bones as you can get them so your knees are straight, up and down. Now stay like this. Lengthen your lower back. So I want you to feel here that natural arch. If you try to slide your hand underneath your lower back, you probably can. I want you to make it so that you can't. So you're gonna actually press your lower back all the way down into the floor and thereby feel your belly button hug the mat, right? So you're not arching, you're actually engaging your belly, scooping your tailbone forward and engaging your belly. So keep that. Try to keep your lower back all the way flat like that as you reach your arms up and back. Notice that if you don't connect, your low back is gonna lift up and you're gonna flare the ribs up. So tuck the ribs down, hug your belly, and arms are floating up and back. Good, now as you exhale, reach your arms forward, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your shoulders. Keep your chin off your chest. Keep the belly button moving down. Now from here, inhale, extend your legs forward, straight to a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bend your knees into your chest, lift your chest higher. Again, inhale, extend your legs out. You can always modify with your hands behind your head heavy in your hands. Exhale, pull your knees in, maybe even lift your tailbone high. Again, inhale, extend the legs forward, spread your toes, roll the inner thighs down. Exhale, bend, try to kiss your knees. I love you, knees. Feet to the mat, reach your arms back, keep your low back on the mat, shoulders and head down, keep your core engaged. Exhale again as you roll up, mindfully, use your belly, relax your neck and your face. Inhale, lift your knees now just to 90 degrees. As you exhale, your right fingers are gonna move to tap your right shin. Inhale, center, and exhale, swivel. Left fingers try to touch your left ankle. Inhale, center. Exhale again to the right, side body strengthening. Center. Exhale to the left, keep the knees squeezing together. Center, try to keep the knees over your hips. Exhale to the right. One more, center, lift the chest higher. Exhale, left. Come back to the center. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Twist to the right. Straighten your left leg. Lift both shoulders. Separate your elbows. Head is heavy. Chin is up. Inhale, center. Knees bend. Lift the shoulder blades. Exhale, twist left. Right leg straightens all the way. Lift the bottom left shoulder blade up. Try not to pull on your neck. Inhale, center. Yes, you can. Exhale, twist right. Left leg straightens. Maybe a mini smile. Just kidding. Inhale, center. Oh, I saw that. Exhale, twist left. Right leg super strong. One more each side. Center, belly to spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Lift and scoop up. Inhale, bend to the middle. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Bring your legs straight up into the air. Reach your arms up. Lift your hip bones up. Lift your tailbone. Shoulder blades up for 5. Breathing. You're almost levitating for 4. Push your back into the mat for 3. Lift the shoulders, hips higher for 2. One more. Reach from your heart. Lay down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Maybe a nice, yummy, detoxifying sigh. What a gift you're giving yourself. Place your feet on the mat once again, just like you did to prepare for the core work. Reach your arms alongside your body. Don't worry, no more core work. Push into your heels. Begin to lift your hips up for bridge pose. Setu Bandha Sarvandasana. Turn the heels out slightly, so roll your low back open, thighs turn in. You can either keep your hands alongside you, their arms nice and strong. You can also grab your mat from the outside. Try to pull your mat apart as you tuck your shoulders under and spread your chest. Or the full bridge pose, interlace your fingers below you, roll the shoulders under, push the base of your skull into the floor, open your throat. Squeeze an imaginary block between your thighs, relax your glutes. Use your legs, like lift your hips high, open to all the new opportunities, miracles, health, abundance that want to flow in. Every posture has a purpose. Opening up the lungs, opening up the entire front body, chest. One more deep inhale breath. Lift your heels, undo the interlace of your hands, and slowly articulate from your upper back through middle back, down, lower back. Hips heavy, feet flat, knees knock in. Let everything settle. Close your eyes and just feel energy flowing through you as you recalibrating, restoring, energizing, calming. Good. Again, prepare for bridge. Those of you who have full wheel in your practice will take 8 to 10 breaths today in wheel pose. So feel free to bend your arms if you'd like to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Fingers point the same direction as your shoulders, elbows in directly over wrists. Push down into your feet first, leading with the pelvis, either up to bridge or press into your palms, perhaps reaching the crown of your head to the mat first. Reset your arms and then push the mat away. Turn your heels out and your toes in, whichever version you're in. Lengthen your lower back. Pull your chest through, your arms. Relax your neck if you're in wheel. Count your breaths. Make your inhale and your exhale even. So the moment you want to get out of the shape, see if you can soften into it for one more breath. Just moving beyond what you think is possible with ease, with curiosity, not with aggression. When you feel called, when it's time, you gently lift your head, tuck your chin to your chest. If you are in wheel, bend your arms and slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. So the shoulders land first, then your upper back, then your middle back, then your lower back. Amazing. Hug your knees, take your time. This time, happy baby, separate your knees, neutralizing your low back. You can simply do this by taking your hands right below your knees, thighs, pull your sides down toward your torso, lengthen your lower back to the mat, rock a little bit side to side, or grab your feet from the sides. This is really about, it's funny how we do this at the end, because we're really here resembling the happy baby, the blissful child. So bringing us back to that curiosity, innocence, joy, that is 100% accessible, regardless of circumstances, just tapping in to that sweet feeling. Hug your knees into your chest. One more time, place your feet on the mat. This time, lift your right leg up, figure 4 stretch, flex your right ankle on top of your left knee. If there's a different hip stretch that you're craving, like a pigeon pose, by all means, take a pigeon. Otherwise, lift your bottom leg up, wrap your arms around your left shin or behind your left hamstring. So in this supine hip stretch, your right foot would stay flexed to protect your knee. You're pulling your left thigh toward you gently as you press your right knee away. Chin down, soften jaw. An opportunity to give your hips some space to unravel. Hips are associated with the creative aspect of our being, an aspect of flow. And also for sitting a lot or can accumulate tension in this area of the body. And the practice is designed to strengthen and to create space to such a degree that we can stream energy without blockage. We can feel more vital, more inspired, stronger, more loving, more trusting, more surrendered. There's a quote, I don't know who it is, but we'll just say it's Buddha, or it's Einstein, or it's Deepak Chopra, one of those. And it says, bliss is a state of mind, undisturbed by gain or loss. Bliss is a state of mind that is undisturbed by gain or loss. Something eternal, something vast that we tap into through this practice. In your own time, begin to switch sides. So if you're doing pigeon pose, you can simply switch the legs. If you're on your back, same idea, switch the legs. And this time you'd cross your opposite left ankle. So the foot should be hanging off of your knee like a number 4. Find your edge, right? Notice, oh gosh, did I all of a sudden start tensing up my face? See if you can allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling, physically or otherwise, without reacting to it, right? If it's pain, of course, you want to definitely avoid that and do less. But if it's a temporary sensation or tightness or a little bit of discomfort, see if you can imagine that your breath is like a healing balm that through your own imagination you can send into any stuck areas of body or mind and thereby dissipate it, dispel it with each exhale. That is the superpower you have that yoga ultimately reminds you of. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly begin to come out of this shape. We'll all meet sitting up on our mat. So if you're on your back, just roll forward and back a few times until you are sitting. Extend your legs straight forward. Feel free to bend your knees a little bit. Move the sitting bone flesh back. Flex your feet. Sit up really tall. Float your arms up into the air. As you exhale, lean out, stretch forward, and fold. Don't worry about grabbing for something or reaching. Instead, extend your chest forward, your spine, and then fold forward. Let your head go. Breathing in for length. Breathing out for depth. Breathing in to extend. Breathing out to surrender. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly roll up your spine. Keep curling until you roll all the way down onto your back. Eventually, separate your feet a little bit wider. Let your feet fall open. If you feel like you need a final twist or something of that nature, or a gentle inversion, you're welcome to go into that. But just know and suggest to your logical conscious mind that you have done enough, you have done more than enough, and you deserve to receive. So wherever you are, maybe you scrunch up your fists and your feet and your face and take a few cleansing breaths here. Get out any of those kind of remaining adjustments or readjustments so that you can lay flat, relaxed, receptive. This is how your body, your mind, your being truly absorb and digest the practice. It's not just about the doing and the effort, but that deep inner wisdom that knows that letting go and surrender are not just a thought or an idea, but really an embodied practice and experience. So right here, let everything go. Relax your tongue from the tip of your tongue down to the root of your tongue, down your throat. Feel the muscles between your eyebrows begin to broaden, create space. Relax your fingers and your toes. And let your bones be heavy in your skin. Breath becomes silent, no more breath control. Every single molecule, every single cell of your body, healthy, nourished, vital, upgraded, and enhanced. Know this deeply and allow yourself to receive. bring your awareness back in. Begin to deepen your breath as you reconnect to your physical body. You can initiate your return by gently rolling out your wrists, your ankles, scrunching and spreading your fingers and your toes as if you were waking up for the very first time today into this miracle of a body. Extend your arms up and back behind you. Point your toes away from you. And eventually hug your knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a beautiful, well-deserved embrace. And roll onto your side, whichever side feels more inviting. Like a rebirth, truly giving yourself this absolutely brand new moment, uncolored by anything. Press your way up to sit. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes for a moment and just allow yourself to really indulge in and observe the effects of your practice. Here I am, here you are, in the exact same seat that you initiated this journey in. Perhaps it's a little bit different. And without creating meaning, without labeling or judging, can you simply watch? Allow the breath to move naturally, sensations to arise and dissolve, thoughts to pass through, without clinging, without grasping. Allow your hands to meet at the center of your heart. Call to mind your intentions. Acknowledge yourself for showing up. This totally helps the world in a big way. Let's join our energies and seal this practice, sending this healing energy from inside out with one final Om. Take a nice deep inhale breath. Gently bow your head toward your own heart, honoring the true teacher, the wise one within. Peace to all of you. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, for taking care of yourselves, for practicing. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. If you have some questions, I'll stick around for the next few minutes. Any feedback? You're welcome, India. Shaman. Oh my God, that's so fun. My name auto spills to Shaman. Hey, what can I say? Oh, Genevieve, yay! Yay, thank you. And then there was someone in the beginning, Melanie, Cape Town, South Africa. That's amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you for coming. First time, baby. Hope you're converted now. Come again. I'm here on Friday again, same time. Let's see. You're welcome, Sarina. Oh, Isabella, I love you. I'm so happy you were here. I didn't tell you guys this last time, but you can always put the heat on at home. That's what I do when I work out at home and I do yoga at home. I blast my heat. That's why I spend $5,000 per day on my electric and heat bill, but it's worth it because then I can have like a hot yoga studio inside. You're welcome, Robert. You're welcome, Emily. You're welcome, Allison. Everyone's welcome. I love you guys so much. Yeah, keep it going. If you guys ever have to leave early, it's fine. I think a 90-minute practice is minimum. As you know, if you come to my classes in LA, it says 75 minutes on the schedule, but it's always longer. So I like to keep it traditional. and nourishing because it is, there's a reason that it is this long. So hopefully that works. Drink hot tea for your little froggy throat. You know what I think it is though? I think I'm allergic to coffee and I don't care. I'm still gonna drink it. But you're right, I'm gonna drink hot tea. Maybe I'll drink hot coffee and see if that works. 90 or nothing. You know what's up, Robert. That's right. Love from the jungle in Sayulita, Mexico. Oh my gosh, absorb that healing nature for us. That's the only thing I really miss about Bali. I was excited to come back to LA and go to the beach, but we're not allowed to go to the beach anymore. It's getting a little interesting, but I'm now happy to be able to take a walk in an alleyway because that's kind of all I can do is I walk through the alleyway. I notice a little piece of grass growing through the concrete. I say, thank you, Mother Nature. We are Mother Nature. So wherever you are is where you're meant to be in this moment. Thank you guys all so much. You're amazing. And gotta love the alleyways. Yep. Part of the LA experience. So yeah, if you don't hear from me on Friday, that means that I'm somewhere lost in an alleyway. You can come and look for me. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Friday. Back on your mats. Have a beautiful day. Drink lots of water, coconut water. Love you guys so much. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaste. Bye.